月明かり柳が揺れる私はロボの粒で思い馳せるあなたの姿羊を数えるように
別れゆく意味があるならせめて悲しまないで父島から離れた空へ一筋の愛を込めて
どんな夜だって失い続けたって共に生きてきたろう瞬くように
何かを求めて月を見ていた嵐に怯える私の前に現れたのがあなたでよかったまるで何もかもがなかったかのようにこの日は消えたりしないきっと
その窓を風が叩けばわずかに焼け出してただ一つそうただ一つ語り得る声で叫ぶ
生まれ変わったとして思い出せなくたって見つけてみせるだろうあなたの姿
すべてを燃やして月を見ていた誰かがそれを憐れむとしてもあなたがいれば幸せだったんだおよそ正しくなどなかったとしても消えたりしない名前を呼んでもう一度だけ
優しく包むそのやばい声で
月を頼りに
掴んだ枝が
あなただった
あなただった
何かを求めて月を見ていた嵐に怯える私の前に現れたのがあなたでよかったまるで何もかもがなかったかのようにこの日は消えたりしないきっと
Hello. Welcome to Case 4. Now, I just got nothing to say. All I'm just gonna say is, what's gonna happen in this case? Who knows? We finished case 3 last time. And, well, it shows that there's a side that it shows that something that Judge Gavel might be hiding something, and so is the committee. Other than that, wait. Uh, uh, okay, there we go. I don't know why. I felt like my right side of my headphones didn't work. I mean, I can hear the music on the right side. For some reason, the voice is like a little leaning to the left side, but oh well. But other than that, there's one question that has been Edward's mind. What is the path he's gonna choose? Is he gonna still be a prosecutor, or is he gonna be a defense attorney? Who knows? All he knows is that he will do nothing. I mean, not nothing. He will do the best he can. Anything to find the truth. Because he'll make sure that the truth will be spread free. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah. Kind of a stall a bit, but anyway. It's time to start the fourth case. What's gonna happen? Who knows? Episode 4. Turnabout Forsaken. Uh-oh. Fair and frank judgment. Oh boy. Okay. Why are you wearing that raincoat? Uh, is this the final case? It is. I feel like this. I feel like this is. We have 5 cases, just like in the first one. But the fact that this is going to be the 4th case. This is the 4th case. I am so confused. April 5th. 1:23 p.m. Interesting. Time. Address office. Will you please stop pacing the sector? Ah, my throat, my tongue! The first time. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I forgot something that I forgot to mention. This should have been something I put on Twitter, on like my post. I would have posted this as the 4th case, and I can't believe I forgot it. So, like looking at it now, this is the 4th case, right? And now, like thinking about it right now, I just forgot it. What I was about to post. So let's talk about both. Let's talk about both games so far. Both investigation games. The first one. It features 2 partners, with one of them betraying each other, end up in murder. The second one was when the killer felt pressured and left them no choice but to kill. Well, I mean, it has other options, but you get the reference. Like they're kind of pressured, and then like they had their minds weren't clear enough that made them to kill someone. The third one was when the killer was in danger and to put the blame on another person. So, now I'm kind of interested in this fourth case. In the first investigations, it ended in double murder. Question is, will this case also have a double murder? That's something I wanted to add on. Anyway, back to the line that I botched. Will you please stop pacing, detective? You're kicking up dust.
I swept the floor 3 times already.
And sweep it a fourth.
I'm gonna take your back, Miss Ashworth. How can you just sit there, cool as a cucumber?
We don't know for certain that they will.
Well, it sure seems like they mean to. This gavel pretty much spelled it out.
Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. As such, you give me little no choice but to report back on your continued transgression. No doubt you will be called to appear before the committee in due course.
What's with me botching the line? There we go. I should be good now. She said that I will be called to appear before the committee. Nothing more.
Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together again?
I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic.
Don't say that, sir. I never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you, to become a defense attorney, I mean?
Maybe? Who knows?
Because I won't tell you. The prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor! You hear?
To become a defense attorney, huh? Circumstances on my father's death sent me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only be interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well, and his work as a defense attorney.
Are you gonna keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? So it tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. Only one you can answer. Are you listening to it, Miss Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this!
Really, detective, there is no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? The next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient to your salary assessments.
Huh? Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what do you say, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff.
Well, you thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment.
We're busy in here. Come back later.
Who is this?
Hey there, is a prosecutor in? A prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
Look, pal. What part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside, I'll be with you in a bit.
Oh, that's not good. Your face is as red as a tomato. Red face, pretty teeth. Let's see.
I said we're busy.
Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. There's nothing an injection can cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much.
No thanks, pal. I'm healthy as I can be.
Is Gumshoe afraid of needles? Come on, you could take it. Oscar Proud didn't take it. He was crying. Oh, if you watch the Proud Family, then that was one of my favorite scenes. And who might you be?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself, huh? The name's Needler.
Gee, needle.
Lawrence Needler. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital.
Well, nobody here is hurt, so... Are you sure you have the right room?
Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right?
Oh, wait. She's on this side.
Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from a severe headache? I can give you an injection that'll...
I'll be fine, thank you. Please just tell us what you're doing here.
Are you scared of injection, Edgeworth? Are you also? That's okay.
It's okay. Many people aren't really well with injections. I mean, look at me. Like, I had to take a deep breath before like getting injected, like any with flu shots.
Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Be right there. I'll go grab her.
Wait!
Too late. I wonder who she brought along. She's here from a hospital. Maybe it's a patient. Someone you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
See? That right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do you?
Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. Was that Kay? Thoughts on what?
You don't recognize me?
There's something about her. Something familiar.
This had your name on...
No, don't tell me! Don't tell me! Oh my gosh, she's the same as Phoenix!
So I thought I just maybe...
Let me read that!
So you really did put someone in the hospital?
Don't be ridiculous, detective!
But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day.
Beat that as it may.
I'm so sorry, what she's trying to say is she has a need.
We know who this is! That eyes! Those eyes! Okay, we don't have our profile yet, but for now...
Florence Needler, a nurse who works at Hertz Hospital, has a worried tendency to offer unnecessary treatments to everyone she meets.
Amnesia?
Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her.
Guys, I think it's Kay. Kay might have amnesia.
I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You gotta feel for them.
Roy, though, because that's quite a lot of sleep if you ask me.
Whoa, tough break. Don't you worry, alright? Did you have his card? That means you really must know Miss Edgeworth somehow. So just sit back and we'll take it from here. Right, sir?
At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity.
Really? Will you?
It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes.
But that's a Miss Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss. You're as good as healed.
Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. A mysterious young woman brought to the High Prosecutor's office by Florence Needler. She appears to have lost her memory, but... Where do we even start?
So do you remember your name, miss?
Sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
So she's only been in the hospital for a day.
No way, that's amazing! How'd you figure it out so fast?
How can one person be so emotionally draining?
They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find.
And did you find anything apart from a business card?
Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second.
is. She was wearing. Oh, I could have presented the badge. Actually, here's the thought. Here's what I actually thought. I thought like presenting this would have been you know, would like trigger her memory, but no, it didn't. Apparently, you have to ask who she is.
This pin! What the heck? That Yanagasu pin doesn't mean, but it can't be!
Kay, is it really you?
Okay.
The Yanagasu pin that Kei's always wear.
Is that for somebody who protects people? Is it a Hero Justice pin?
No, it's a prosecutor's badge. I believe you're thinking of an attorney's badge.
I am, but it feels warm somehow. I feel like somebody I know used to have one. Somebody important.
Her father was a prosecutor. I suppose perhaps she's recalling flashes of her childhood. Okay, so that one... I feel like that was after we see the pin. This is the pin Kei always wears. It's shaped like the mark of the Yanagasu, and it's very eye-catching indeed. I can't imagine any other thief other than Kei would want to wear it.
You like pins, huh, Miss Edgeworth?
Not particularly, no.
Still, you always seem to have one on you.
It's part of the job, I'm afraid. And this one's also a piece of evidence.
Oh! So you carry things you don't like around as a form of willpower training?
That's not it at all. Oh, there we go, Kei Faraday. Update. She's currently suffering from memory loss. It's you, isn't it, Kei?
I'm... Kei?
Come on, Kei! You really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy! That's what you always call me!
Dummy? But you're an adult, that's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
What the heck happened to you? I never see you so polite! Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kei I know? You're nothing like her!
Careful, detective. You wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kei isn't normally or polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but...
So what kind of person I was before?
Well, first of all, your full name is Kei Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy. And, oh yeah, you're a great thief.
Great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their treasures or vaults, and...
Steal? That... It must be so awful for people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
I know this is not the voice I give to Kei, but I think it's better because she has amnesia. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Ugh. I don't think that did her much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. These gloves, they're just the kind of person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit!
This is what she was wearing when they found her. We had to get her to change out of it and put on hospital clothes. So that's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Does it have something to do with how Kei lost her memory?
I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out.
Please do, detective.
Boy, they really are some thievy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we better leave it there for now. Memory loss.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, how do I put into words?
Well, we met long ago while you were a child. You kicked me in the shin, and I was like, ah. And then you were crying, and we were like, okay, come here. Here's a tissue. You could wipe the crying. Instead, you went on the handkerchief I did. You put the nose on the handkerchief, and I was like, well, I'm gonna throw this away or give it to her or whatever. Then a couple of years later, we reunited when I got held up as a prisoner or whatever, you know. The killer knocked me out, you know, trapped me, and then you saved me, you helped me escape, and then, you know, we saw the Yanagasu, and that's not the perfect way to summarize.
Your prosecutor's Andrew assistant.
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network then?
No, not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pen the only item on her person when you received her in this Nerdier? Needler, not Nerdier, Needler. If I'm gonna call someone like that, I can't pronounce. Oh my gosh, sorry, Needler. It's Needler. I only do that to Wiener. I'll prosecute a Wiener. There are a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much use to you. I'll be the judge of that. Would you please show them to us? Well, alright then. In no particular order, I present. A jamming ninja mask.
The jamming ninja mask. Was she at a show or something?
A letter and it's addressed to Kay. Next I took a stub, and finally...
A fake flower. People like... The kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with too.
It's a corset, detective, and they're usually worn by women. And that's that. So, anything useful in there?
Kind of hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them.
I should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. The Jamming Ninja Mask. A massive model of the Jamming Ninja's face, made of cheap plastic. A letter Kay was carrying is addressed to her. And there's someone called Rosie. A stub from a ticket granting entry to the viewing platform on top of the big building with 2 G's. Magna flower. A magneto flower made of fabric that is usually worn on the chest of a decoration, also known as a corset.
Ugh, this is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? You can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir. So, what is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub. Oh, it's for the viewing platform at the top of the big building.
Big building.
With 2 G's.
You know the place?
Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. Did Ron and Desiree rent there? I must know. This is just today's date, and the ticket is only valid on the date specified. Big building viewing platform entry ticket. April 4th. 7:28 p.m. $6 for student. Use limited to date of purchase. Non-refundable. Plus it's a stub. That means you use it, right? I think this is a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find?
Now? Just like that?
The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her step.
But, what about your thing with the committee?
It's not for a little while yet. We have time. Great. So, can I leave Kay with you? That'll be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay? Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Earth Hospital, okay? I can come running with a syringe or 3, whatever you might happen to be.
Okay, wherever. Oh, wherever you might happen to be. Yes, thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service. Now, the detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
April 5th. Big building, plaza. Big building with 2 G's.
So according to this pamphlet, the big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area.
How very kind of you, detective. Contains a cross-section of the building and a plane of the viewing platform. Alright, I think it's time we head inside.
Ah! Ah!
Look out! The big building
With 2 G's.
is about to fall!
What? We gotta do something!
No, please, I'm begging you. Stop.
Oh, is it?
Wait, is that? So good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts aren't just getting through to him.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut! I'm so very sorry. We're shooting a movie, so could you,
Ah, yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective,
Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second.
Yeah, one of those. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can work under these conditions. I'm so sorry, sorry. Oh, gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. (12:18 p.m.) Okay, so yeah, the big building with 2 G's is not falling down. Anyway, big building with 2 G's, viewing platform.
Whoa! Hello, that view! Feel the sun in your face.
The wind is very strong up here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me or Miss Andrew here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away.
Speak for yourself. Okay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encourage her to talk will help. Okay, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to the mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright, I don't know if this will be any help at all, but...
Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I will use this time to... Okay, never mind. Okay, don't worry. I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie. Okay, let's look at this. Viewing platform. Oh, this is on top of it. Okay, so that's the face. Tree, stand. Okay. Got it.
What I remember.
Alright, starting cross-examination.
I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. So high up and the wind is so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
No dice, huh?
I'm sorry. I feel so useless. I'm not supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kate. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Listen, sir, maybe just this once, try not to be so intimidating, okay? At the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her.
Nobody asked for your opinion, detective.
Alright, so there's 4 statements.
can't be sure if I've been here before.
Okay, we have the ticket. So that...
Objection!
Oh, that's not it. Alright, Kay, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Oh, okay, I see a man in red. He has these deep lines in his brow, and he's
Put it on person! That's Andrew! Stop talking about me, you see? I'm not so sure that piece of evidence has anything to do with her statement, sir. I think you might be right. Let's take another careful and listen to her testimony.
Hold it!
Well, this ticket stub says otherwise.
But I don't remember coming here at all. I can't even imagine wanting to come here. It's so high up, the wind's so strong, it's terrifying.
Hold it!
Let's see. Kay used to love places like this, though.
But am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't even think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell, or a child? This is what they're thinking about.
There's a fence all around us, and it's pretty high. There's really no need to worry.
If you say so.
Hold it!
Nothing's coming to mind. And just take a look around. Do you recognize anything at all?
Let's see. Ah, cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. And there was a red something.
So it was raining. She was under the cherry tree. She saw something red from where she stood. But what?
Was it something I said?
No, but if you could add that to your testimony, you can spoil it further.
Hold it!
There's something red. Can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just red thing. That's all I can say.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
A stand? A red concession stand? Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's alright. If you could just add what you told us to your testimony.
Hold it!
Okay. The silent question is the one behind you, correct?
That's right. I remember the red color and the person walking towards me from beyond it. I saw it from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning, did you not see their face, or did you simply not know who they were?
I'm sorry. I'm just not sure.
So all we have to go on is the person walking towards her from beyond the concession stand. The fact that she saw this from beneath the cherry tree.
Hold it!
It doesn't have to be related to how you lost your memory. If anything floats up at all, just say it.
Really? Well, let's see. Oh, the cotton candy from the sand there. I don't know why, but it just came to me.
If you're hungry, you only have to say.
You want cotton candy? You got it. My treat.
Thank you. It will make my day.
I think it's something off somehow. Maybe if I press her a little, I can shake something.
Hold it!
Well, this ticket stub says otherwise.
Hold it!
Okay, that's the same thing. Third statement, I must have a... Wait a minute. What if I present... Do I present the pamphlet? Oh! I said present!
Objection!
Okay. Dude! Her address, she has amnesia! say you saw someone over there beyond the stand. That they were walking toward you.
Yes, I see them getting closer.
Are you sure it wasn't a ghost?
No, it was a person, I'm sure of it.
But from where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. The on earth could have been a person.
I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand.
I said.
They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer. And then they...
Oh.
Kay, what's the matter? You alright? We're here. Whatever it is, we can't hurt you.
I was pushed and fell. My person, a red raincoat.
A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air? Who supposedly pushed her off the building? None of this makes any sense. Not the least of which, nobody could fall from this height and survive. Kay's recollection. She remembers a person coming from beyond the concession stand and pushing her off the building. Attention everyone, please stay right where you are.
What's wrong, officer? A detective gumshoe. Mind filling me in?
Yes, sir.
A body has been discovered.
And here in this building, sir.
A body?
Are you sure not one more? Because then that would be funny. Because it will be just like the fourth case in the first investigation. Whose body exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it. But what we do know is that the victim is a young woman. And that her name is... Maybe he's a different K? There's like maybe a K but with a different last name?
What the blazing?
Oh, we already done. Wait 2 minutes in the stream and we're already... Alright, K. The victim is K, apparently? An incident comes to light. Let's see. That is not K. Wait, where are we at? Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence Chamber. Oh, wow. Someone died here. Wait, this room! Officer, isn't this... Yes, sir. This is the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
So it's here now?
I knew that they moved out of the prosecutor's building. But I had no idea that they'd come here. Big building with 2 G's. Pamphlet. Contains cross-section of a building and a plane of the viewing platform. Has been updated. The 50th floor committee chamber. Oh, so that was on the... Oh, so that's above the view. We were above the viewing platform.
Oh, Mr. Azurf and Kate too. How are you all doing? Is Kate feeling any better?
We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be?
This is my grandma. Hold on one second. Name's Hilda Hertz, Sunny.
Oh wait, we have to press. I thought like she was gonna continue speaking.
And who the heck might you be?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Adroff, at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name, Hertz. Is she?
Yep, she's the director of Hertz Hospital.
Whoa, Edgeworth! Jeez, did Wendy Oback give you so much trauma for old women? That's not right. This old woman is the head of the hospital? Oh, so you're giving me advice!
Don't you all foggy me, you dang reprobate. Ahem.
How did you do that?
Oh, sounds like you're kind of a big deal, ma'am.
Well, it's not... not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia.
Seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert.
Want me to fix those burrow throats of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there's nothing fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
What? You sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. Now, I don't got a dang thing more to say to none of y'all. You go on about your business, you hear? As long as that business don't involve messing with the deceased's body, I got work to do.
Wait, please, we...
Not a dang thing, I'll tell you.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the rights, huh, pal?
Wait, what was the point of smacking the head? Can we get the oh, we're not gonna get the profile.
Oh, didn't I mention? Grandma's also a coroner. She's in charge of this case, which means...
Why you hit your granddaughter? That's not right.
She's doing exactly that.
What do you mean? What exactly?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine and can't escape.
Well, we got a bite to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
What the heck? It's their deal.
What does it matter? As long as we have permission to investigate.
What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
What will you do now, Miss Edgeworth?
Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work.
That person over there is called K, right? Surely that means I can't be the K you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out. But don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it.
Thanks.
A K who lost her memory, and a victim who shares her name. Both mean their respective fates here at the big building with 2 G's. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memory. I stake my life on it.
Okay, let's look at the old woman's name.
Why does she look like EGAT with those glasses? The head of Hertz Hospital carried out the preliminary inspection of the victim in this case. That was not me. I did not move my controller. Let's see. Gumshoe's in charge. Alright, let's present all these evidence here.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't a prosecutor anymore, sir.
Now's not the time to be thinking about such things, Detective.
But sir, me has it out for you. Even though you never did anything wrong, it's not fair. I mean, apart from being, you know, a little hard to love and all.
You're not exactly easy to love yourself when you're making comments like that. Alright.
Kate absolutely treasures that thing. She always has it pinned to her scarf.
And yet she remembered nothing when we showed it to her.
I know. I'm so used to the bright, upbeat Kate. I don't know what to do with this new one.
Just be yourself, Detective. It's the best thing you can do for her right now.
You're right. Okay. One big dose of Gummy's classic bungling and bluster coming right up.
So he's aware that he's being a serial bungler?
You win, Miss Edgeworth, I think.
I think we show this. Okay. He doesn't know yet.
There's me stamps. I sent me stamp collector.
I didn't know you had any interest in the pursuit, detective.
I like to keep a close eye on all the letters I receive, sir. Then when I spot one without a postmark, that's when they pounce.
Please tell me you don't reuse them.
Who, me? Come on, sir. I'm the servant of the law.
Then why don't I believe you? Okay. Okay.
I wonder where Kay left all her memories. Maybe someone's turned them into lost and found? Or maybe one of the guards have found them.
Are you being serious, detective?
No, sir. It's driving me crazy not being able to do anything, you know? I feel so bad for her.
Then perhaps you should be concentrating your efforts on this investigation. It's the one thing either of us can do for her right now.
Yes, sir. You said it, sir.
Alright.
Can't believe a murder just dropped into our lives like this. It really came out of nowhere. I gotta admit, I'm not much good with surprises. My mind just goes kind of blank, you know? So if you're asking what I know so far, the answer is diddly squat.
Well, at least you didn't beat around the bush. That shows intelligence of a sort.
Was that a compliment, sir? I'm so honored. The first ever compliment from Mr. Edgeworth. I'll remember those words as long as I live.
Thanks for making it awkward to burst your bubble now, detective. Alright, next up. The big building with 2 G's. I know it's 3 G's, but you know, with 2 G's in the word big. Maybe I should say the big with 2 G's building. No, I think it's better if I say the big building with 2 G's. Who knew the committee was right below the viewing platform?
Saves ourselves a walk. Ooh, huh, Miss Edgeworth? Oh, I was checking out the pamphlet again. Spotted a blur about the committee. It's in this side column. Big building with 2 G's. Little Burns. Let's see here. On the 50th floor is the trial chamber of the committee for prosecutor excellence. It's where puffed up prosecutors are called to get the deflating of their lives. And a souvenir exile. So go up and see faces so sad that make beach blobfish look at me.
I don't have a face sadder than a beach blobfish.
No, that was a column. I'll just read you what it says, sir.
Okay.
We got a living K over here and a not so living one over there. Why are they both called K? It can't just be a coincidence, right?
I mean, you know, thinking about it, didn't the third case in Trials and Tribulation involves like a Phoenix look-alike? Oh my god. That guy definitely did not look like Phoenix. He only has the hair right. The face is just... I'm really surprised how everyone just mistook him as Phoenix. Like, from the way he looks. No, but we need to examine the body for words to find out more.
How are we supposed to do that when the man at Papam won't let us near it?
She's simply doing her job, detective. We need to patiently wait our turn.
Fine. In the meantime, maybe I can share a little theory of mine. I hope you don't mind. See, I keep hearing about this cloning stuff they do nowadays. Well, somebody made a copy of K. That'll explain this whole mess, right?
Let's take a look around the room while the coroner finishes up her examination of the body.
Never been so annoyed that hard in my life.
Things have gone as they were meant to. I'd be sitting at this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died.
Although, it would have been that much harder to investigate. And my badge had been taken away.
Best thing I can do right now is for all parties involved is to get to the truth behind this incident. Okay. There's a wow. Okay, we're gonna be there for a little bit. Look at this.
It'd be easy reading books that size or lifting them for any that matter.
The committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking.
All this stuff around kind of more forte. They should have given me a call.
Well, if we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done.
Yeah, I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying us up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do.
I was joking too, Detective. But why were you planning on taking the stairs?
Can't believe Gumshoe forgot the elevator.
Nicely arranged bookshelves stretching off into the distance. Quite a pleasing sight, don't you think?
Sure is. There's not a speck of dust in any of them. Reminds me of a special method for cleaning your office, sir. Sweep and vacuum and wipe it all down twice. It goes on the floor wax and then...
If only you approach your actual job with the same level of rigor.
Okay.
It's kind of intimidating.
Intimidating? What could be more welcoming than a good book, Detective?
Guess it depends. I got the chewing out of my life in the library back then, and the day for running laps inside it. This isn't really a library, is it? So maybe I could jog around a little. Works off some of the anxiety.
Something tells me that if I don't stop him, he might very well start running around and around.
Oh, he saw it already. He saw it already. Come on, Detective. All right, Detective. You want to run? All right, let's go. We're running. Come on. Come on, Detective. You got this. Come on, you got this. You got it, Detective. Come on, come on. Go, go, go. You got this. You got this. Come on. Come on, Detective. Come on. Don't catch your breath. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't breathe out. Come on. All right, you did well, Detective. All right, let's see if we can present some of these to her.
I was carrying this, wasn't I? I'm sorry, I don't remember anything about it.
You know, even the tiniest clue could help.
Alright, let's see. I think I might have just grabbed it on reflex when whatever happened to me happened. There's a saying, right? A falling person would clutch at a straw? What's the matter? You're making a straight face.
I don't want to dissuade you from trying, but please, I need you to think a little more before you speak.
I understand.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a bit. That's not it. That's not it at all. Oh, wait. Wait. I think this is new.
I'm sorry. I don't remember you well enough to accept a gift like that just yet.
That's alright. I wasn't offering it to you anyway.
I remember the person in the red raincoat. That much I'm pretty sure of.
Were they really coming toward you from beyond the concession stand?
Yes, they were walking right toward me. I have proof, of course. I do. I remember they had legs.
But there's nothing out beyond the stand. How could they have been walking on thin air?
I don't know. Maybe they were a ghost?
Ghosts. I'm sorry, Kate, but ghosts don't exist. They are the very antithesis of science. Wait, didn't we delve with spirit? Guess Edgeworth should hang out with Maya a bit more.
And this is one of those contradiction things, huh? This is quite the room. The big wooden boxes full of books. The person carved out the stone, sparkling window.
Seems you're even forgetting the names of some everyday objects. Let me try to jog your memory, Kay. Repeat after me. Bookshelves. Books. Elves? Stained glass. Stolen glassware. Law books. Law breaker. Goddess statue. Got this snatch too? Is it just me or all of our mistakes pointing in certain wait, is it just me or all of our mistakes pointing in a certain direction? maybe it's our okay remembering what to do. Do the opposite. You were loudly claiming to be my assistant just the other day. Do you really not remember anything? Does nothing about me come to mind at all? Oh, maybe I do remember one thing. I remember being on the viewing platform up on the roof. Yes? And you were pointing your finger at me. Go on. And asking me questions with a scary look on your face. That was only a few minutes ago.
Wow, poor kid. Literally her early memories is of you trying to catch her in a contradiction, sir. I'll be scared too. I'm even just giving up right then and there. Yeah, that'll be the end of me for sure.
If you think that's scary, detective, just you wait. Wait. Alright! Oh. Okay, that was Gumshoe. You must remember Detective Gumshoe, Kay. You and her were very close.
You and him! I met him!
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Gumshoe.
Yeah! Don't I remember you? Don't I remind you of anything?
Wait, I do remember something. I remember Mr. Edgar scolding you. And not just once, hundreds of times.
That's no memory, kid. That's just the joy of our day-to-day life together. Isn't that right, Miss Edgeworth?
Joy, is it? I must not be doing a good enough of job reprimanding you then. I'll just have to try harder next time. Okay, so that's it for K. Let's look at the guard. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Yes, sir. You need a special key card to enter, sir? Interesting. So not just anybody can enter. Security key card is needed to enter the committee chamber. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been... Yes, sir. A member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing. A hearing? My hearing. Would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. The enormous semicircle desk was seating for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend.
I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Round Table, right?
The Knights of the Round Table.
Oops, guess that wasn't it. Knights of the Brown Table. Knights of the Brown Stable.
Further and further from the mark. Paul refrained from rubbing his nose in it for now.
Sorry, but we're kind of busy right now. Grandma's still looking at the body. You stay the heck out of my way, you hear? You can give us a few more minutes?
Of course. We'll come back and examine the body ourselves later after she's done.
Okay. Now!
There we go. Statue of the Gods of Justice.
Sure know yourself, sir. So, does she dole your blessings or what?
She's not that kind of goddess, detective. She's a symbol of sanctity. A sanctity of the law. Scales represent justice. The sword, retribution. And the blindfold shows her impartiality.
Whoa, this one's big statue. What's it even for?
The Goddess of Justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against corporate prosecutors. If I'm not very much mistaken, it's a Paul Halleck original.
You mean the victim from the I-7 incident, sir? Mr. Artie Frost?
No matter how murky his name or morals were, there is no denying his skill. This is a genuine work of art.
I heard someplace that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentrics. Who do you think he was?
I don't know Halleck, but Larry's definitely an eccentric. Alright, now, what is this pool of blood doing here? There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. Judging by the amount and how it has spread, how do you say this is where the victim was killed?
But the body on the table... But the body's on that table behind us, sir. How come?
I can only summarize the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder. Okay, who... You know what? I'm gonna just say it in 3 voices. I'm gonna say it 3 times in 3 different voices. Sorry, the intrusion. Sorry, the intrusion. Or most likely, sorry to intrude. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Oh, it's good to see her back. I thought she was not gonna be in this game. Huh? Was that Grandma? I know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl. Oh, so you two know each other? It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth.
What's she doing? What's she doing here?
Franziska Von Karma. She's the daughter of Matthew Von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol. Though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. Don't look so surprised. Where my investigation leads, I follow, no matter where in the world that might be. Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved then? That information is to be shared to a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. I see she means to be as helpful as ever. It's Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours. Oh, that's it. In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind. I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, you dang varmint. I don't need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, kid. Just remember it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important. Who are you calling Granny, little missy? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to aid us in this investigation. We have to see the body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay. As in, Kay Faraday?
Please, you gotta help us here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but... Very well. Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret it. Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I'll grill you later.
We owe you, ma'am. Big time.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Ouch! Again! Poor Ghostu. Well, Grandma Hertz, will you allow them to examine the body? I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like her yourself, hon.
But are you sure about this? Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure? You sure? Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense.
Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you. Well, you heard her. Trying to get fired, okay? Don't worry. I'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour.
Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge.
Alright. Now we can begin. We already talked to Kay, we talked... Examine this place. Oh, we got the officer. How's the investigation going, officer? Great, sir. To tell you the truth, I've forgotten all about work and decided to focus on daydreaming. Way to be honest. They say if you think in pictures instead of words, it's really good for the right side of your brain, so that'll be quite enough.
You pesky kids want something?
Let's present some stuff to her.
That's a prosecutor's badge, right? I've seen a few of them. Ouch. Quit flashing that badge around in front of me. You're no good soon-to-be ex-prosecutor. If you like the dang thing so much, maybe you should try harder to keep it.
It's not the badge I care about. I have more important things to protect.
I don't even need to ask Grandma to know what she said to that. Getting wrapped up in some long things is the only way for it is sometimes.
Thank you for your sure therapeutic advice. I'll bear it in mind.
I'm glad we found you so quickly. But Kay would have been lost without her dear old dad.
I am not her father. I am simply an acquaintance.
Really? Then why did she have your business card?
How many children do you know walk around with their parents' business card in their pockets?
I have Grandma's. That way I can be sure. Ow. Who gives a hoot if you're the girl's father? You took her in. You dang well better look after her.
I fully intend to. You need to worry about that. Kay is safe from me.
Never mind whatever the heck that is. Come here and give me a look at your ruffles, son.
I don't need your opinion on my outfit, Dr. Hertz. I need your opinion on this piece of evidence.
Ain't interested. I gotta say, I'm not really interested either.
Maybe I'll have better luck with something else.
Okay. Let's go. It's been a long time. Daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She's a highly talented prosecutor and is currently working with Interpol. Oh, this is the father part. Ouch. Alright, let's talk about Dr. Hertz.
Nurse Needler, could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hertz?
Sure. Let's see. Well, I lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was out playing, she'd come looking out for me till the sun went down. If I fell over and grazed my knees, she watched over me until I found the strength to pick myself up.
That's quite the heartwarming tale. A very classic grandmother-grandchild relationship.
And once I became a nurse, if I stuck a needle in the wrong place, she said, "Not there, you bonehead, there!" And then she pulled it right out and ouch.
Ouch! I felt that, pal. Can we stop talking about news for now?
Anyway, so yeah, I can do any kind of nursing thing I need for Grandma now.
Thank you. That was a very thorough answer indeed. Even though his story didn't end it on a heartwarming note, it's nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose.
Really?
Must be the best quarter of the town, Dr. Hertz. I bet you can spot the cause of death in seconds and get it right every time, huh?
What do you know about coroning? You big gallop. You don't even know the first dang thing.
Ouch.
You have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. I'll make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things.
As if I care. You shut your pie hole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. Spotting a cause of death correctly in seconds is my bread and butter. Which is why the only thing that gets my goat worse than anything is folks getting in my dang way. I think that's all she wanted to say. That's fine?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All we want to do is examine the body for clues. We'll do our best to stay out of your way. I imagine it's because of how seriously she takes her work that she reacts so powerfully to us.
Alright, let's go to Hearst Hospital. Hearst Hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would have to be with Grandma in charge. How about it? You look like you use some R&R. You sure do, and you're in luck. We got us an empty suite or two with fancy hot tubs and all right now.
Thank you, but as you can see, we're in perfectly fine health. We won't be needing a room at the hospital.
Yep, it is Fiddles. As strong as oxes. That's our motto, right, sir?
It may be yours, detective, but I like to think I have a little more going for me than that.
That doesn't matter. Hearst Hospital welcomes the hale and hearty too. Our healthy so was say anyway. Campaign is in full swing and going great. Not sick or injured? That's nice. Your room is half the price.
Nothing on earth could convince me to spend a night in the hospital for pleasure.
It's a one-time offer, you know. So how about it? Come stay at the happiest hospital in town.
The hot tub does sound pretty good. And half price. That might be too good to miss.
Seriously, detective?
Alright. Now before we examine the body, let's thank someone. What is it?
I'd like you to take a look at this, Francisca.
Fine, what am I looking at?
My prosecutor's badge.
And?
I just wanted to show it to you, that's all.
Oh, good. See, you do super big.
What's that supposed to be?
I just want to make sure you hadn't foolishly gone and lost all that brain function yet.
I think that's the best. That's the best.
That's the best interaction when we show a badge to someone. Miles Edgar, you might have plenty of time on your hands, but I'm a busy woman. I don't have time to look over every piece of garbage you thrust in front of me. Now put it away and consider the evidence in your possession more carefully before bothering me again.
It's every bit and unforgiving as ever, I see.
Okay. Are we not gonna get like any update? Okay. No. Okay. So Kay Faraday has lost her memory. Help me let that happen, you fool!
I unfortunately have no good answer for that.
Excuse me, but it's not Mr. Edward's fault. How are you walking around? You cover from head to toe in bandages. Oh, thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. Honest. You're not really yourself, are you? I didn't even say anything worth thanking me for. Well, Edric, you better get her memory back ASAP or you'll be sorry.
You could just say with your words that you're worried about her, you know.
Glad to see that Francisca still care. Murder in the trial chamber for the committee. The Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. This is serious. I did you the favor of allowing you to investigate further. I'll be expecting results.
Then you'll get them. Would I still be here if I didn't think I could have delivered?
Come to think of it, why were you here in the first place?
So she doesn't know I was summoned before the committee?
That's a long story. Longer than the nighttime. And deeper than the seas. How about we say the trouble is tell you to save myself?
On second thought, I don't care why you're here. The point is that we solved the case in front of us. Agreed?
Wholeheartedly.
Wait, but you're the one who asked in the first place. Damn!
What's that? Say again. Whip first. What's that saying again? Whip first, think later.
You can't make it the other way just for me!
Good to see you're back, Francisca. What are you doing here, Francisca? I thought you were working abroad or something with Interpol.
Wouldn't you like to know? But that's top secret, and I have neither the need nor the obligation to tell you.
I thought she'd say as much.
Anyway, never mind that. Where's the prosecutor in charge of this case? Not that I know who's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take care of the legwork for me. Yet they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing?
I feel bad for Winner now. I feel bad for Eustace when he meets Von Karma.
Oh! Let the prosecutor keep her, ma'am!
It's hardly fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Francisca.
What use is a whip if you don't use it, And who better to use it on than anybody who isn't giving 110%?
I may not know who's been assigned yet either, but I 110% feel for them already.
Oh yeah, how does she know Dr. Hertz?
I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be acquainted with Dr. Hertz.
Oh, very astute of you, Miles Edric. Yes, I know her. Once upon a time, Never mind.
He doesn't seem too keen to talk about it. Perhaps I better leave it for now.
What happened, sir? What happened once upon a time? You cannot tell us now? No!
Only for a foolishly foolishly pries into another person's business. Now hold your tongue, Scruffy, or you'll get more than a mere tongue lashing.
It's a bit late for that.
Spare the whip, spoil the child. A whip in time saves mine. Didn't you go to school, you whipless wonder?
Yes, it seems that leaving it alone was the right choice after all.
Oh, glad to see her back. Oh, we gotta investigate.
What the?
Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her.
I think we knew that already, Detective. Our case standing right over there after all. The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit.
Could be she working in the offices here in the building?
Perhaps, but for now she remains unidentified. The question is, why do the people seem to think her name was Kay? Let's go to see and inspect everything that catches my attention.
I know the candle. All right, let's look at the candle for now.
You think this could be the murder weapon?
Wait.
Oh wait, no, Gumshoe said that.
You think this This could be the murder weapon?
A 3-armed candelabrum. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that could well have been made by these spikes.
A candle album?
Not quite, Detective. A candelabrum. A candle holder, in other words.
Ah, I got you. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back. And I had to live by candlelight for a whole month.
Who does that in this day and age? Alright, first evidence. 3-armed candle holder that may have been a murder weapon, judging by the wounds to the victim's chest. Doesn't look as there is anything in the chest pocket. Thanks.
Nothing except this hole here.
By the looks of how the fabric was torn, I think it was pierced by something sharp.
Can't keep your coins in there now. They all fall right out.
Have you never heard of a change pursuit, Detective?
Yes, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right?
I give up. Your white jacket with a deep red stain on his lap. This jacket runs on the wearer's right hand side.
What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right. Oh?
Not on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left.
Like I always say, sir, you sure you know your stuff?
This is common knowledge, Detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait, this is in the pocket.
Pair of gloves, also white.
They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. There's something printed in the jacket here. Piece of magnet fabric.
Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off completely roughly.
Interesting. The victim's hair is caked with blood.
Looks like she was hit with something, huh?
Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. The face is a very unique shape. If it were removed from the dusty shelf or something, it would be immediately obvious what had been standing there. Parts of each arm covered in blood. Spatially matches that of the wounds in the victim's chest. But is this really the murder weapon? Nope. Alright, let's look at this. It seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point.
You think it has something to do with how she died?
No, this scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me?
Yes, sir, right away. What's that? Wait, I know. It's a loyalty card, probably from a store. No!
It's a key card.
Why, ma'am? Why?
The question we should be asking is, what does it open? Alright. This book!
What the? That's Kate's promise notebook. It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while.
Indeed. Promises to her dad. A book of vows made by a child to her father. Promise 1, never take things from a stranger. Promise 2, never go anywhere with a stranger. Promise 3, always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Promise 4, never cry in front of strangers. Promise 5, always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. What exactly is it doing here?
Oh, I just remembered something that the Bat told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kate disappeared from the station.
Evidence was missing from the police's custody?
The Bat said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice.
What could this mean? Why didn't it turn up here of all places? You there. What do we know about this notebook, officer? The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It's the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. But that's how she became K.
Talk about a red. Hurry! Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it though.
If only we have a few more leads on the victim's true identity. Well, let me take a drink first and then we continue. Alright, is it good? Actually, do we have any? Okay, we got this. Oh, now it's different. Okay. Don't you got nothing?
Didn't take long for Miss Von Karn to start waving her whip around, huh? I tried keeping my distance, but she's too quick. I can't get out of the way in time.
I wouldn't bother, detective. Sometimes the more you try to move away, the more the whip seems to find its mark.
Yeah, it's enough to make you want to give up altogether. And I should know. I've been specced around by Miss Von Karn at least as much as you, sir.
Good for you.
So the victim has Kay's old notebook, huh?
She did. Which is why they thought her name was Kate too.
Talk about jumping to conclusions. I'll arrest somebody for that.
If you're keen to arrest somebody, detective, how about you look for and arrest the murderer?
Ouch. I was totally gonna help with that too, sir.
Yes. I suppose all he can offer at this point is help. In any case, there still may be clues we miss. Let's take another look at the body, carefully.
I wonder how Kay lost her memory.
Yes, I'm afraid we still don't know enough at the moment to figure that out. The victim did have Kay promised notebook in her possession. It suggests that Kay might have some kind of connection to this case.
So if Kay gets her memory back, it might lead to some huge breakthrough in the investigation.
I'm not so sure the outlook is quite that rosy.
Ooh, I just thought of a way we could cure Kay's amnesia. Wanna hear?
I can already tell it's going to be terrible, so no. In fact, do me a favor and lock it away deep inside.
But sir, just listen, okay? First we got great big mallet, then I'll aim for the one big whack.
Turn the key now, detective. Turn it and throw it away.
Excuse me, ma'am. Want to talk about this candle? Also, somebody stabbed the victim with that. You know? Caused 3 little holes in her chest.
And how do you think she came by the injury to her head?
You asking me? Sorry, not a clue. All we know is happened after she died.
Was the head injury inflicted when the body was moved by the perpetrator? Perhaps. Hopefully we'll find some evidence to tell us one way or the other.
Thank you. Any evidence to jog her memory back?
Oh, we don't have her promise notebook. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Francisca, we found something. There's no doubt about it. This is the murder weapon. So a person would stab a woman with something like this. Pathetic.
We'll make the killer pay for what they did. But we have to find them first.
Yes. I only hope that the killer's identity will turn out to be the truth we don't want to hear. Alright. Now... Eureka! Judging by his appearance, I say that a flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made of the same fabric.
Indeed, let's make a closer comparison.
torn edges match up exactly. You've got the one heck of an eye, sir.
A magnet of flower made in fabric torn from the victim's clothes. If the flower belonged to the victim, this implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears that the flowers was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we are seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect.
What? But there's no way she could have done this. Can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't a murderous bone in her body.
Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to dispose such assertion. For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? For better or worse, yes. It's better if we think like this. Well, we only have 2 logics. I would imagine that the victim's key card probably grants access to this room, wouldn't you?
Let me go find out, sir. I'm back. I found some details on that keycard in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said.
The victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the key card actually belonged to her, yes? Indeed. A key card that grants entry to the committee chamber, found in the victim's hand. Investigation complete. It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim. Then, am I really Kay? Can you really be sure?
Of course we're sure. What are you talking about?
Thank you. And that person lying there is someone you may have murdered. But that's all we can say for now.
No, there's no way she did it. Isn't that right, sir?
Indeed, I don't believe Kay we know could have done something like this.
You're becoming a real softie, Miles Edgeworth. Well, look who it is again.
I know that voice.
Yep! And I was right on the mark. Eustace, run! Run! You don't know that woman! Oh my gosh, Eustace, run, or else you're gonna feel pain.
With a winning smile and the #1 name in the business is I, Prosecutor Eustace Winner.
Oh, and Gavel's here.
Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from the body, Edgeworth. I didn't call you, and I don't need you. This case is mine. And what the victim would have wanted.
You knew the victim?
So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the gods of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will. Now I'm here. Everything is going to be alright. Whoever did this will live to regret it. I'll shut up.
Miles Edgeworth, who is this imbecile?
Why am I getting the death glare? I got nothing to do with him.
I think I said the wrong voice.
Why am I getting the death glare? I got nothing to do with him.
Francisca von Karma, I presume? My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. And the deceased in this case is Rosie Winger, attorney at law, and a member of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
I see. That will explain the key card. So you're the lead prosecutor?
Yep, which means this case will be solving. You didn't even tell me your name yet, little boy. If you know my name, all you have to do is. Stop babbling and tell me. Now.
It's useless. Useless winner.
Yep, I think we established where the balance of power lies in this particular room.
Mr. Guy in charge? Here. This is from Grandma. What's this? Oh! The preliminary findings. Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth.
This isn't a game, Mr. Wiener.
Alright, that's me done. See ya next diff. Yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now. We're out here, everybody. Stay healthy. Okay. Let's see. So the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died. Eustace? It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. Or perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all.
No, that would be a tragedy.
Initial finding of Dr. Helia Hertz. Cause of death, stab wound to the chest. Head injuries sustained pulse mortar. Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday.
What? What the heck are you talking about?
I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Mrs. Faraday is the murderer, and although she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct?
You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object. Loudly and forcefully.
As if further confirmation where needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It's questionable in the extreme. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine.
Fine. This is anything but fine, Kay.
I still don't remember anything. But maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember. The goddess smiled on those who confess their sins. It is her wish that our confession cleanses us. She applauds your comment, your commitment to the cause of justice, as do I.
Judge Gavel, Eustace.
I got another drink.
And now my bottle's empty. Bar's empty. If you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly do not intend to yield. Not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations.
Then allow me! Prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth.
Why I think Kay did it.
They call it the human race because somebody has to win it. And that somebody is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anybody else did. Kate Faraday's the murderer, and no doubt about it. She snuck into the committee's chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving. Which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer.
You did the genius. That was a total mess.
And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you explain exactly nothing.
True. But we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either.
It's alright, Kay. This Edward will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him.
My deductions are an act of divine intervention, you know.
Well, Miles Edgeworth, I hate for you to disappoint me. But in the event that you do, I will be sure to freely let you know.
Rebuttal time. This is so sad. I want to represent the card.
Objection!
Yeah, that was so easy. That was so easy. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Wiener? It certainly sounds like you are.
What can I say? Winners know where winners go. I'm number 1 and 2 and 3.
In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third rate.
Why do you always have to make fun of me?
You can take it as a slant if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this key card. Oh boy. We got some investigating.
What do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here.
Give him a few seconds.
Don't you? Have you no shame?
Mr. Wiener, do you really even suspect Kay?
Oh, of course I do! She did it! Meredith's a killer!
But perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into a secure room as this without a key card.
Well, you know, there was yeah.
A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have key cards. Therefore, only they can enter.
Precisely.
Why is she agreeing with me?
Please take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier. As you can see, the door to this room...
Voice crack! Ah! My throat. I don't know why.
As you can see, the door to this room was open at 12:52 a.m. with Miss Ringer's keycard.
Keycard recorded data jolted down in my organizer. Only 2 times.
You cannot know for certain, of course. But who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement?
It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. For one, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another.
Yeah, and Kay didn't know the woman. I'm sure of it.
Overruled. How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, Detective. There's no place for guesswork in the courtroom or at a crime scene. Hard evidence is what required. In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another?
Maybe. Maybe.
But of course.
What?
I have here leather. Dr. Hertz found it in the victim's chest pocket.
None of the victim's possession. You kept this to yourself until now. You planned for this, didn't you? Is that why?
It was a candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel?
Oh wait.
It was a candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all. Shall I read it for you?
Okay. Familiar findings placed time and death sometime late last night. Cause of death is said of 3 puncture wounds. On the left side of the chest inflicted by a candle holder. Victim also suffered a head injury post-mortem. Other remarks. Prominent burn back on of the victim's right hand. Signed by Hilda Hertz Corner. Got the key card. Okay. Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago.
Hey. But she would have been 5. She would have been 5 years old. Wait. What was it said in Wiener? The greatest prosecutor to ever prosecute, according to himself. Anyway, in actual fact, his relationship with logic is tenuous at best. A district court judge and member of the committee for prosecutorial excellence, who also acts as its mouthpiece. Victim Rosie Ringer. 12 years ago, she would have been 19. Wait, no. No, she would have been 21. She was defense attorney and served on the committee alongside Judge Gavel. This would seem to indicate pretty strong that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices in the plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing.
No!
Wait, so your principal suspect is Miss Kay Faraday for this second crime, as well as Miss Ringer's murder. I'm the principal suspect?
Don't listen to her! It's all lies! All of it! You're not like that! You never do any of the stuff they're accusing you of!
Then how do you explain the letter, detective?
Unlike Mr. Wiener, I suspected that Judge Gavel herself has some proof to support her accusation. I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive.
Nicely done, Gavel. Thank you, Eustace.
Hold it!
We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you better have answers.
Do you mind if I handle this, Eustace? Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground.
Can't let that steamroll me on this. I have to find a way to take back the advantage.
Now we're going up against Gavel. As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquainted. He sees Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind. But for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer.
She's good, better than ever, even. Think you can take her down, Miss Edgeworth?
Yes, of course.
Don't do this out of pride, Mr. Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time.
Hey! Whose side are you on, ma'am?
There's only one side to be on, Scruffy. The side of the truth.
Uh-oh. Looks like the kid's got something to say.
Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be the winning. Quiet, you.
My thoughts exactly.
We're facing against Gavel. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder one.
Alright.
We'll press all and then present evidence. What exactly was the nature of their relationship? Miss Faraday was grateful for Miss Ringer's cooperation, just as the letter say. I think that more than adequate describes it, don't you? Now, as I was saying.
Hold it!
Can you tell us any more about this plot? The letter implies a theft.
And it was written by your friend Faraday, making her the prime suspect. Case closed.
Objection! Anybody can forge a letter. It's not conclusive proof or anything.
Overruled. I also seem to recall Miss Faraday referring to herself as a great thief on more than one occasion.
She's sabbatical.
How can you be sure of that? It's unlikely she would tell you if she had to resume her activities, surely. Perhaps she took upon stealing again and simply choose to keep it from you.
Can't prove that either way right now. She knows it.
As I was saying, it seems Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were involved in a plot to steal something.
Hold it! Whatever reason. Voice crack. Whatever reason. Could you be a little more specific?
Not at the moment. I'm sure our investigation won't cover any number of possibilities. Whereas your lack of proof that Miss Faraday is innocent continues to be a major problem for you.
Objection! I could see that some of the evidence would seem to point to Kay's involvement. None of it is anywhere near conclusive.
Overruled. A letter explicitly I'm sorry. Outlining a connection to the victim backed by supporting evidence from the scene. How much more conclusive could it be? And what more? Where is your proof to the contrary?
Hold it! Is there any actual evidence to show that Kay killed Miss Ringer?
You don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence! Duh!
I wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling a murder plan.
It doesn't? Oh, I guess not, huh? Aha! But it will once behold a flame to it and reverse the secret writing. I wouldn't place too much hope in that revealing anything useless. We don't need to, not when we have the letter she kept safe in it.
Hold it! We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves.
And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume? It's simple. The police's number one priority was handing it over to me. The victim had kept it on her left side of her chest, next to her heart.
Wait a minute. The victim had kept it on the left side of her chest next to her heart?
In other words, to indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought to justice.
I have little interest in sentimental speculations about Miss Ringer's desire. But one thing does interest me. The fact that you said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket.
It is the truth, as a goddess as my witness. That's where the letter was found. There's no doubt about it.
Same place where she was stabbed with the candle burn. I think that might prove to be a very important clue. I can't imagine Kate writing a letter like that. Unless we can get more of Judge Gamble, I don't think we'd be able to prove that she did it. I should try for something good unjudged for some of her statement and see if she let something slip.
Does that mean...
Objection!
Yep. Because there's a hole in her pocket. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching.
The voice of the dead trying to be heard. And even then, they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true. And it told us that Miss Faraday is her killer.
I think you may have misheard her, Your Honor. Or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you.
Hey, you take that back!
Perhaps you should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead.
By all means, if I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on her left side.
She realized.
Oh.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Your claim that the letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket. Right where she was stabbed by the candle holder. Indeed. 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one to the letter. Miraculous? No.
Well, Judge Gavel, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. The letter was deliberately placed there right after the fact in order to cast suspicion on K. Someone went to a lot of trouble to grace the crime scene we see before us. And that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly forged this letter. It's clear that the culprit intended to frame K by means of that letter.
And you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Objection!
No, Faraday did it. The letter was... It was in her other pocket. Yeah.
Huh? Seriously?
The whole left chest pocket was a mistake. Whoever reported must have meant their left. Stop your foolishly floundering, you foolish fool. Or are you just that inaccurately foolish? Why do you keep whipping me? Why do you keep whipping me? Are you making fun of my deductions? There. I saved you the trouble of disciplining him.
Yes. Even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, suggests that it had indeed been placed somewhere on her left side. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report. Unless that report was given by you.
Gavel, say something!
No objections? Good. Then allow me to continue. So we have established the existence of a second suspect.
No, we haven't! The murder had to get in here, remember? Who's could have gotten apart from Faraday and Ringer?
Whoever it would have needed the key card. Judge Gavel proposed that the killer enter the room together with the victim. What if there was something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself? This piece points... Ah! Oh wait, another suspect. The key card record. Okay, yeah. Looking at the key card record provided by Judge Gavel a short while ago. As I already know, the victim's key card was used at 12:52 a.m. But you will know that someone else's key card is also listed. A mysterious person could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim. You mean this other person entered at 10:15 p.m. So it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except I'm afraid it is.
And where's your evidence, huh, Your Honor?
My evidence?
Oh. She's the one who has the card. That is her card.
It was my key card. There's nothing suspicious about committee member entering the chamber as I please. Is there?
Judge Gavel. That was her card? Unless we do some investigating.
There's nothing suspicious about committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there?
Perhaps not, but that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Do we gotta present evidence? Just in case we have to present more evidence. Unless you can also prove that yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled! What other nonsense? What would I have to gain from killing her?
Objection!
I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had.
Overruled! I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? I used my keycard. That much is true, but my reason for entering this room is far from questionable.
Now perhaps you care to tell us why.
I had a business here in the committee chamber. There was a certain preparations to make.
Reparations? Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. I am sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess.
My hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they were going to use against me to relieve me of my badge.
Alright, children, that's enough. Who's that? It's good to keep your skills and our tongues sharp, especially when we're young, but that'll do for now.
Who in the...
Who are you? You, we need a tranquilizer. We need lots of tranquilizers on this guy. He does not look human.
Really takes me back to the days of my youth. Of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective. He disappeared, you know? I hope he's out there somewhere, living his best. You have to forgive me. It's just, I get so emotional. Tears, I get something.
Chairman Winner.
Winner. We have another wiener?
Ah, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your deduction puts us all to shame. And this young Francisca I see before me. Dear child, when did you get so big?
Uncle Winner. It's been far too long.
It's so horrible. I thought we were like family. I used to sit on my knees and shout, Uncle Wiener at the top of your little lungs. Oh, but the time goes so by fast. I can't help but shed a tear.
Dad, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered. And you're in charge of this case, my boy? What is this? Bring your pups to work day?
Silence. You do not have any idea who he is. This man himself is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
No, Verity. There's no need to bring all that up. I'm just a harmless old man, really.
Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness.
I am Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Detective Gumshoe. I'm Excellence Winner. Excellenceness Winner. Honor to this idiot boy, among other things. My wife and I were so happy when he was born. And now she's gone too. Heaven only knows where.
Dad, here, use my handkerchief.
Thank you, son. You're a good boy. In your own silly way.
Like father and like son, I suppose. Though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool.
Well, Verity, how's the investigation going?
Thank you for asking, sir. We have identified a prime suspect, 1K Faraday. We are currently trying...
Objection!
You don't have nearly enough to make her your prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter? Objection!
I told you, that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong pocket. Don't test my patience.
Alright, that's enough. Let's just calm down, shall we?
I'm sorry you have to say that, sir. My humblest apologies.
I think you already made your case very clearly. All except for you, Eustace.
What? Dad!
We are prosecutors. and it's our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or a motive. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as thieves seems pretty apt, based on what I've heard.
Kay's no criminal. She helped us catch the bad guys loads of times.
Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us... Oh, it's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young. What the? But circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is so precious. We have so little of it. There's so many other cases. I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you? Alright, Miss K. Faraday. Time to come along quietly.
Yes, sir.
You're not taking her. She didn't say I tell you.
To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself. It is an act so brazen, a hearing won't be necessary at all. Are you prepared for Mr. Edward to lose his badge over this detective?
So either K goes down or Zedra loses his badge? What the heck am I supposed to do?
Use his badge to shield yourselves, or how the community too has fallen.
Okay, you're innocent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal. Your contribution has been noted, Miss Faraday, and will be conveyed to the goddess of justice.
And what should I do? I was little. All I wanted was to be like my father. Become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight themselves. But now, my fate is tied to that. This one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here.
I guess this is it. Bye, Miss Edgeworth.
Hold it! Charge gavel! A moment, please.
Yes? What is it?
Your badge? What is the meaning of this? I am returning it. From this day forth, I am a prosecutor no longer.
Mr. Edgeworth! What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now. You're giving it all up just like that?
You get mean, sir. Tell me you're kidding, please. If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me?
I have one duty and one duty alone. To pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free. I'll carve my own path. One I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here!
Objection!
Are you running away from Divine Karma from me?
Say what you will, Francisca. You won't change my mind.
So you leave me behind again? Never forgive you for this. Never! This would have happened if it wasn't for me.
Wait, Kay, don't go! Stay right where you are, detective.
But sir!
I'm not a prosecutor anymore.
Don't say that! Where you go, I go, Miss Edgeworth. I'm always right there, right by your side.
There's no need you to do that for now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. Oh no, this is no good, is it?
Let a dangerous criminal run free.
Oh, Joy. It's never enough. There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far.
She better not. I'll be very disappointed in you if she does.
Very disappointed.
Well,
We are no longer a prosecutor. And I guess that will be it for today. Next time we're back, we will not be a prosecutor. Well, it was bound to happen. Okay. I would like to thank you all for joining me today. We had like one heck of an interesting investigation, and well, it looks like there won't be, there won't be like, there won't be anything we can do because we are no longer prosecutors. Yeah. Anyway. So, we'll be back again. Anyway, we'll be back again for Ace Attorney Investigations 2 tomorrow. Until then, be sure to follow me on my socials, subscribe to my blog channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time. And in case if anyone wants to know, I'm also streaming Friday and Saturday for Yakuza Kiwami. Oh yeah, that's just my stream schedule for now, until we beat Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which probably will probably take like a little more couple of weeks. But anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys all for joining, and again, I'll see you tomorrow.